what is wrong with this person. This person is very troublesome, because when you see some certain behavior and then you are dealing with a narcissist, it is not only about this person. Most times their family that are supporting their evil are narcissists too, okay? And then probably most of their behavior is a repeated behavior, okay? It's a repeated pattern of behavior, and I can assure you that this thing that this man is doing is a repeated behavior. The way the father treated the mom, and they want to repeat the same thing with you. These are the group of men that believe that they can abandon their children and come back anytime and pick them up and start communicating with them, manipulate them, and then they think that you should be quiet, you shouldn't say nothing. They believe that they cannot contribute to nothing. Their kids, the woman that have their kids, all their intention is to destroy them. And when they cannot destroy them, they abandon the kids. And when you succeed raising the children, they think that they can bounce into the life of the children and the woman and start communicating with the children like nothing happened. After you've been through therapy, you've been through explanation to your kids why things are happening, they think that they can come around and make people feel that you are bitter, you're whatever. So this is going to be a very straight message, and this is not the first time this is happening, okay? And I noticed that my ex, after you abandon that child that you communicate with in my back, and several times you have done this, talking to this boy in my back after abandoning that child in the hospital, when I just had the baby, you abandoned that child, you abandoned a nursing mother that was vulnerable in the hospital, and without no penny, without no baby food, without nothing, you left, okay? After you even came back again, and you noticed that the mom, that I'm strong a little bit, you wanted to rekindle relationship with me, because it was homeless, and you did the same thing again. So I never complained. I've never called you, apart from the time I called you to come and take your kids, of which you came back, you come with a lot of excuses that you don't have a house. After how many years? More than 7 years. You never had a house. You never have anything to take care, to assure me that you will take care of the children. So I just like continue to struggle and do what I can for the kids. And I noticed this pattern of you calling my son and telling him to pass the phone to my son. I want that to stop immediately. I want it to stop, because you don't care for that child, you don't send money to that child, you don't do nothing. And I'm going to tell you, salutation is not love. I am not a Christian. I don't do forgiving. So, and I don't have any grudges against you. I just want you not to make my son, my grown son, that is passing the phone. I don't just want you to make him feel that it is normal to leave a child because he witnessed everything. I don't just want him to feel like it's normal to leave a child and come back anytime you like and communicate with them like nothing happened. I don't just want to, because I have put a lot of work, everything into my child, and I don't appreciate you teaching my children or my son. So I think it's wrong. If you want to talk to my child, for me, I hold no grudges against you, okay? To my own standard, okay? I hold no grudges against you, but I'm not your maid. If you think we have children together, you have to play your part. You have to bring money. You have to take care of your child. If you are not doing that, just stay away from that child. Stop calling, stop and saying hello. Hello does not put food on the table of any child. I take this boy to school, going every day, 30 minutes going, 30 minutes coming back. You stopped me not to take a driving license, And that was among the things that make us to separate. You pack out of the house because I wanted to get a driving license. And today I'm struggling with my kids for years now, raising them, doing everything alone. You don't contribute. So please don't come and say I. My own part for you is strictly business. It's transactional. Bring money, you talk to the children. The other kids that you have, it's like that with the woman. If you send that money, you speak to the children. If you don't, don't. Don't, because you are getting away with a lot. I raised 3 children for you, and this boy, sorry, 3 kids, 3 boys, without no penny, even with the court order that you should be paying child support. You refuse to pay child support for the past 18 years. You refuse to sign their passport. You refuse to do anything for them. But you want to be calling them, manipulating them. At this moment, I find my son, since you started communicating with my son, the behavior have changed. The disrespect has doubled. So I have no choice because I feel like maybe he is the CIA in my house. You plant him in the house to give informations about me. The other day I caught him videoing me when you was online with him, okay? And I don't find it comfortable. We are no more together. And this is the boy that you refused to sign the passport until he was 18 years. I have to spend almost 2,000 euros for lawyers to get to get the full custody. Meanwhile, there was a shared custody you left for the past how many years, more than 10 years, without even showing back. And now you know the kids can pick their phone, they can talk, and you think you have the audacity to come and be calling them whenever you want. I am going to tell you, you have no right to call my kids without my permission. I don't care. You call me bitter, you call me whatever. None of you can walk in my shoe. Many of you cannot even feed yourself, neither to care for 4 kids alone in a country that does not belong to you. This is a man that cannot even take responsibility of himself. You have no right to call my son if you don't bring money. If you don't bring nothing, you have no right. I bathe, I cook, I do everything for these boys. So you cannot just bash into calling them anytime you want. That is not possible. I'm trying to make my son feel like the problem. Trying to make them feel like it is normal for them to abandon their kids and they'll just come back and anytime they want. And when the woman speaks, it seems that she is the problem. I have never been the problem. And I will never be. I just want your own fair share from everything. If you want to claim ownership, responsibility, you have to be bringing something to the table. Without that, it is not allowed. And I see the manipulation you're doing. My son is moody, and I think I have no option than to ask him to leave this house. Because I feel disrespected. I feel, I won't say betrayed. I expected it. Okay, so I just want to feel safe around myself because okay, I don't think it is normal. I don't think it is normal that this boy was asking you to sign the passport. You refused for so many years. I know how that affected his education. To the extent, anytime I ask him to school, he doesn't want to go to school. He started working very early. You never encourage him. You speak to this boy 24 hours of the day looking for information about me. You don't ask him anything about his education, nothing. You come inside and destroy what I've built. And I don't have a problem for that because my son is a man. Let him face his own life. Me, I'm a woman too. I have a life. So be that you believe that I will raise my kids, and why you will jump into it whenever you want and start manipulating them, telling them to calling them in my back. That is not acceptable. If you want to talk to my kids, I'm saying it publicly now because you came to my page on Facebook to complain that I speak about you. I speak about you because that is my experience. That is the life you made me go through in my very young age when I come to Europe. I never bargained to be a single mother. I never bargained to go through the harsh struggle I have to go through with 4 kids alone. And my kids grow up, you want to jump into their lives. You're not even doing it in the proper way. If you disregard me, I'm going to disregard you. If you think you can disregard me, I'm going to do the same because you don't respect nobody and you will never ever get respect from me. The things you did to me, your respect is gone for life. And anybody that talk about forgiveness, I don't forgive nobody. I don't. I'm not a Christian. I don't know what is called forgiveness. If you did things that could kill me, I don't know how I should have forgiven you if I was inside the grave. You try to destroy me. You try to see me to point a flaw. Like, where is the mother of your children? Look at, she's in the grave. But the universe was so strong. And I protected myself. So don't jump into our life trying to make a call. I think you did not forget the day I asked you to pay the boy's school fees when he was in Africa. I have to take my son to Africa for 5 years because I have to think about my life first before anybody. Because I'm the motto. If I don't move, nobody is going to move. You wanted me to die so that you can take care of the children. If you want to, if your intention was to really care for your children, I don't have to die. I called you on the phone, come and take your kids. You refuse them. So why do you want to think you can make me look like the bad person calling them in my back? Your first communication with this boy that you are manipulating today, it was through Instagram. This boy will walk into the room since you started talking to them. No good money, nothing. So disrespectful. And I see your behavior, your entire behavior and disregard for women. So please, if you think what I'm saying is wrong, you better take him to live with you. Okay? I couldn't live with you with your bad behavior, your disregard for women. That was not the way I raised him. Be that you've jumped into the picture, you can keep him to yourself. You tried to do all these things when I was with you and I stopped you. You try to give him the responsibility like, ooh, you are the man of the house. You have the man of the house. Your sister, you are the senior of your sister. You know how many years the sister senior him for you to say he's the man of the house? I was never married to my son. You wanted all your life to shift the responsibility of everything to the kids, and you are gradually doing it from afar now. If you want to communicate with me, I don't have a problem, but there should be a check. Monthly, not the one that you pay today, you don't pay next. No. You should come with money. Salutation is not love. This one that you are manipulating every day, I did everything for them. You want to make me to look like a bad person? I don't care. I have strength, I have health, I have age, I have everything to work for myself. I've already figured it out for years. I don't depend on my kids. I just want them to be okay. I just want my legacy to be clean. I don't want my kids to get into trouble. I don't want them to get into nothing. I just did everything I could do for them. So, if you know I am a bad mother or whatever, just tell him to go stay with you, because it seems that I'm living again with you in this house. With the level of disrespect, it seems that I'm living with you in this house, and I'm never going to tolerate it. I'm never, ever going to tolerate it. Never. It's a hard life living with you, and I don't want. I cannot speak with this boy. He's grown, because you said he's grown. You remember the first time you spoke to you sent him, I think, 50 euros through my account. You never know what this boy could do with that money. You were gambling. There was a lot of gambling in my city. You never care if it could be gambling or whatever. The next morning, you said he should go and open his account. You want to be sending the money, forgetting that this boy is a minor. So, only what I'm going to say is that I don't stop you from communicating with this child, but you have to come with a check. I remember when that child was in Nigeria, I asked you to pay his school fees. You said you did not ask me to take him to Nigeria, to Africa, that he could go to free school over here. And I'm going to tell you, whether a child go to free school or not free school, that child is being taken care of by somebody. And I am not your maid. I am not your maid. If you have a maid, you will be paying that maid to take care of the child. So don't jump into my life trying to communicate with my child for free. It's not free. I bathe that child. I cook for them emotionally, physically, financially. He just come here now and hug me and left. Where are you? I'll take him to school, 30 minutes walking, 30 minutes coming back every day. Where are you? You think you can just jump into the making calls? Eh? You think you can jump into making calls? So don't start. And you think I will be ashamed? I won't say nothing. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. And if you think I'm complaining, you should be taking care of these children since almost 18 years that I've been with them. Even when you were inside the house, you don't provide for nobody. It's all about you. So now, I want a check for the child. If you want to communicate, that is the only exchange I will accept. I have nothing. I have nothing. That is just my own. I'm complaining. Why won't I complain? Do you want me to look after you and your child? Look, I'm complaining. Am I not a human being? Don't I have a right to complain? Do you think I don't have a right to complain? You too, Roger, you have your children, you throw them away, and you come back anytime you want to communicate with them. Kids are not free. They are not free. I don't know how your parents raised you, but kids are not free, and nobody is a maid. Nobody is a maid. I'm complaining. Yes, I have the right to complain. You have the right to bash into our life anytime I want to call. So I have the right to put the boundaries. Okay? And if you think that these people just come and stay and call, no, they don't do that. Whenever they have problem where they use these kids to pacify themselves. So I will not allow anybody to use my kid to pacify their emotions. All this, today call, tomorrow you don't call. I don't want it. If you have to be calling this child, he has to be stable, and he has to come with a check. You will not make my son to believe that he could create a child and walk away and come back the way you started communicating with him like nothing happened. Even telling him to go and open his own account. So I know you to be a very disrespectful human being. You don't see women as a human being, but I'm going to make myself look like a human being. I don't want you to see me. Any way you see me, that is your business. The way I see myself and present myself, that is what really concerns me. And I'm saying this today. If you want to talk to your child, you come with a check. Without that, the next time you tell my boy to pass the phone, I'm going to kick him out of this house. And if it's his behavior continue, I'm going to kick him out because of you. Because it seems that I'm living with you, with every behavior, every way is very moody around me. And I know this is not something that just happened, because you don't have a brain. Maybe him himself is intelligent or whatever. He could have known how you treated him. You refuse him a passport to travel to study until he was 18. He got his passport after 1 week. He was 18. Who paid for the passport? That is the question again. So you want me to arrange my kid, arrange my life, and you want to jump into it like nothing? Don't disregard me. You don't. My kids, my property. When you abandon a woman, you abandon a child. You left a lot of emotional, psychological problems around that I work on. You abandon a vulnerable woman that just had a baby, a nursing mother. So if you think I'm complaining, I don't care. If you want to walk in my shoe, come and try it. And you see, I'm bitter. I'm bitter about what? Like, are you the only man in this world? Are you the only dick in this world, for example? Like, a fool will be bitter about you because you are completely useless. You bring nothing to the life of nobody. Imagine since the day you make this boy your rat in this house. Don't you see the way he behaves? That is not how I raised him. You make him exactly like you. And I don't think I want to live with you in this house. I don't think so. And I'm going to reserve a lot that I could have said that is making me to do this video. You said people draw your attention. I hope that person draw your attention to this video, because the next time this tonterias, this nonsense happen again, you are going to see the real precious. So let me leave you, because many of you will be like, oh, she's a single mother, blah, blah, blah. They are bitter. You don't know what people are doing, and you don't know what people are going through. So don't come. If you have a child, you look after them at end of story. No, these people don't look after them. These people, they don't look after them. And also, they don't want you to complain. If you complain, you are bitter, you are this. I'm on my Facebook too. It came last week on my Facebook with a fake account, writing rubbish and bitter about what? I am a woman that I don't have a problem having any man that I want. Geography might be the problem, but if I put myself out, I can get any man I want. Men like me. I don't have any problem. Forget that I have 5 kids. If I dress out and go out, nobody know I have 1 kid. So I don't have a problem. You think that it was then when I was young or when I was with you, you think that it was taking you back all the time was like you think I don't know how to put it. You think that taking you back all the time that you messed up, you destroy things that I built, you do everything. You think that it was because you were so special, or you were the only man in the world. No, nothing special. You are just nothing but a trouble to any woman. And to the children that you are having, you don't regard nobody. And I don't have any business speaking to you with any regard. Because for me, aura for aura when it comes to you. Aura for aura. And I told you, you want to kill me. And if I did not die, I'm going to be a bone on your neck. You all want to shut me up. Like, you've got a passport. You are supposed to travel to another country and live quietly. Did you people allow me to live quietly? When you people were destroying my name, destroy my business, what put food on my table, lied on me, every woman and man were against me until they know the truth. Hmm? Did you quietly, when I asked you to leave quietly, you said no. You're going to take food away from my mouth. You're going to spoil my name. You're going to distort the perception of people around us. You did not live quietly. So that is what gave me the boldness to talk about you publicly, because you all beat me, try to destroy me, try to bury me publicly. It was a public humiliation, disgrace, and everything. When you call the police for a 1-year-old child, and I ask my friend to go and pick the child from you, this same child that you are calling, did you do it privately? You did not do it privately. That is why I choose to be speaking, sending you a message publicly, because it wasn't a thing that was done in the private. My name, my business, my money was shattered. I lost a lot. So I'm not going to go quiet. And I know you people want to see me quiet. That is not going to happen. People want to see me hiding. I'm not hiding. I have nothing to hide. If you people cannot hide, you still having kids that you don't take care of, you still laying around women that you maltreat, I don't see any reason why I should be in a hiding. I don't. I am a survivor. So that is my message today. Hello, how are you? Is for me is equal to money. If you don't come with money, just stay away from us. Just do that and stay away, okay? That is all I have, okay? Bye-bye, everyone. He said, I hope it works. You're a lovely person. I hope it works out. Yeah, that is my own. If you want to speak to the children, come with money. This man has never have money. He never have money. Never. It's all about him. It's all about taking from people. After people build, you want to pass the corner and start, talking to the child, what. No. If they are passing my information from my house, my private things from my house to you, at least I will know I'm benefiting, not for free. Because you do juju, you do voodoo up and down against me. At least I will know you are doing the voodoo and you are paying me money to care for the child. If I'm going to expose myself to people in my house, exposing themselves to you, you're going to come with money. If not, it's going to be bad. Roger, bye-bye.